There is one thing that we need to do before we start, going all, crazy on this feature here, is that we need to add one more field to our post table. So let's go to PHP admin here. I want to add a likes field here, just because we're gonna be updating our likes. We want to detect how many likes a post has. Okay, so let's call this likes like that, and of course you can do 11 or you can do more than that if you like. I'm just gonna do 11. You be the judge of how many likes that post is gonna have. Okay, so make sure that couple millions. But anyway, let's just click save here. That's it. That's all we need for that. And let's go back to this here. Okay, so now that we're sending our Ajax request, make sure that that's working, guys. Okay, remember to have your browser console open. Remember that it doesn't work at the first time, so make sure that you're looking at your console. As you can see here, that was the error that we had before when the page was sending the wrong request. So let's fix that real quick. There we go. And you see, now that that's not there, make sure you check your network, make sure that it's sending that correctly. Once you click there, you should see your headers or your preview or response cookies and all that stuff. Okay, that's in your browser console. So let's go back here. Now that we're sending the data, what is it that we want to do? Well, let's go back to the top here, since this is where we are detecting this. The first thing that we want to do, and let me just write it down in comment here. We want to select all posts. Basically, we want to select the post. That's the first step. Let's just write it down here. The second would be to, once we select the post, we need to update the post with likes. Okay, and then the third thing that we need is to put data inside our likes, right? So insert data or insert likes, or create likes like this, create likes for a post. Okay, so those are the three things that we need to do. Let's go ahead and start working with selecting the post, or fetching that post. So let's just do the search. Let's just create a variable here called search post, and we are going to, this is going to be a query, so we're going to say select, and guys, you don't have to uppercase it. It's just good practice to differentiate your MySQL statements from your regular words. So I like to uppercase it. You don't have to. So I'm gonna select all the posts from posts. Okay, you don't have to do that. You can just select whatever you want. Where post ID is equal to some ID, right? So how do we get the post ID? Well, we have it in our get requests, okay, but we also have it in our post request that we're sending. So let's create this here, and we named it post ID. Remember that? Just like that. And I'm just going to create a variable to hold this, just because I don't want to insert this thing in here. I like it to be a little bit smaller, but you can go ahead, you can minimize your code and put it here if you want. I'm just going to place it like this in there. Okay, you can separate it, concatenate it, make it however you want. This is just how I want it. So now that we have that, let's just get a post result. Let's just get a variable here to fetch. So I'm gonna fetch the search post. As a matter of fact, let's just name it search post query, like just so it makes a little bit more sense. Okay, once I have the post request, the post result, I want to get it out of there, right? So I'm just gonna call this likes, and we're just gonna do post result right here, and just get the likes. Simple as that. You can name a post if you like. You know, want to make it look a little better, just like that. And this one here is same. MySQL got a string, so okay, we can concatenate this. But as a matter of fact, it says it has a string select from. Oh, that's not what it is. I knew that was right. It's just that we forgot to uppercase. If you're gonna uppercase something, make sure that if you're gonna uppercase your MySQL statements, make sure that you uppercase everything. Okay, IDE will complain, and as a matter of fact, as you see right here, I know this is fine. It's supposed to get a. Actually, it's not fine. It's supposed to get. We're supposed to do a query. Sorry about that, guys. So this is why. Yeah. Sorry about that. You know, I don't write a lot about MySQL. I don't use the API that much. Okay. So let's go back here and let's just. I knew I was missing something. Post result. Plus, I should have wrote this in another application, right? I'm just doing this, improvising, guys. Okay, so give me a break. Okay, so let's do my SQLi query, I believe it is. There we go. And we need the connection, which we don't have right here. Let's just, this connection variable should be available to us. But if it's not, don't worry, we are going to make it available to us right now, okay? So I'm gonna pass the query here. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead. If it's not available, we'll make it available in a minute. So if this fails, we'll find out soon enough. So it looks like we do have the connection here. So yeah, it is available to us because we have it available somewhere in the PHP functions or the header or something. It would be nice to have a function that will, you know. Anyway, so now that we have that, let's actually make sure that it is working. So if, let's actually say if MySQLi num rows, and we pass in the connection here again, the result. Okay, is greater or equal than 1, then we are going to echo the, let's say, I don't know, let's just echo the post ID. What do you guys think? Post ID, just like that. Let's check it out real quick. We wrote a lot of code. We don't know if it works. Like, and we got the post right there, and we got the preview, and you can see that it is displaying 139. So we are getting the post data. So that's the first step. Okay, selecting the post, we finished that. On the next step, we're gonna be updating our post. So hopefully you did it correctly. If not, don't worry, we'll get it right. Just make sure that you put your questions in the discussion and we'll help you out. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next lecture.